Hey guys, it's your boy Kenny Boulder with another Pokemon Scalper of the Week video. And of course, we are here talking about Pokemon Scalpers who continue to plague the hobby. So things have kind of died down a little bit. I would say that that's a good sign of the times right now. Not many people are posting Scalpers take over everything. There's actually a lot of content and videos of people buying product right now. So I think this is a good sign that, you know, the amount of videos I'm getting and seeing lately have kind of died down. So this video might not be as long as previous weeks here. However, there is still a lot of scalpers out there, and there's still a lot of content that we gotta go over this week. So again, two big criteria we go over for Pokemon Scalper of the Week is one, criteria number one is gonna be quantity. The amount of Pokemon cards or product that they are trying to flip and resell. That's always a big one. Number two is scumbag behavior. So by definition, anyone who's a scalper is a scumbag, and obviously getting product from fans is a scumbag behavior, but some other things are a bit, you know, subjective here. So one thing I always say is flex posting. If you're a flex poster, you're trying to basically, you know, you're posting this, showing off all your stuff, and of course my classic subjective value is going to be if the person is harassing or bothering customers or other, you know, employees, guests, whatever you want to call it. That's also a big thing as well for scumbag behavior. Okay, our first contestant is from Jin Collectibles. Target restock the Scalper Saga. Pulled up thinking I had a chance at restock, instead I walked into the Pokemon Hunger Games. Bags already full. MG employee getting help from the area's #1 scalper, and me just praying for any product. Our Scalper King swooped in and grabbed all he wanted. Definitely didn't think one or two was enough. So this is from 3 days ago from Jin.
Let's go try and catch a target.
And we're going to make this full screen.
Target restock.
So this is a Target restock here.
Shoot, looks like we're a little
Okay, so this guy... Okay, they're definitely scalpers here.
Oh no.
Look at this wonderful gentleman right here.
When it looks like the final boss scalper is here. He's even helping the MJ employee.
Jesus Christ. So the MJ... I don't think it's MJ. I think it's... I don't know who actually restocks Target. Maybe it might be MJ Holdings. It might be a third-party seller or something, but I don't think it's MJ Holdings. But hey, you know, I get it though. The third vendor is there. He's over here already.
And I guess one of his friends.
So they're already pulling all the stuff out before anyone can grab it. So this is definitely a scalper, okay? I agree. This is a scalper here. He's just grabbing and literally the sign probably says "2 per customer." He's just ignoring it. He's grabbing all the prismatic evolutions.
You think he grabbed enough product? At least.
Oh my god, look at these people.
There are a few hangers left.
So that is the employee. So this is the employee, this is the vendor. And you can clearly see here, she's just kind of like, I don't give a fuck. Like, she's just letting him go and do whatever the fuck he wants. This is not okay. I'm sorry, but first off, usually most vendors that are not bought or working with scalpers, they would put the cart in front of the area and be like, hey, come back when I'm done. Just come back when I'm done. Get out of here. Like, go shop, go look around, do something. The fact that she's letting him just buy it, like, put everything on there and then taking everything out is insane. Look at that. She's just like, yeah.
You think he grabbed enough product? At least there are a few hangers left. Guess
yeah, he just cleared out everything. She's not even done yet. She's not even done putting out all the stuff, and he's already through all the Pokemon cards. That is, I mean, obviously there's some boosters here for Destined Rivals. You can see that right there. But everything's gone. Like, all the booster, like, you know, Prismatic Evolution boxes, all the Final Fantasy cards, they're all gone.
I'll grab my 2.
Yeah, Jesus. This is a quick video, only 20 seconds, so, you know, we can go over this again. So, I feel like this is I know this is Florida. Only in Florida can this happen. Only in Florida. Just saying, only in Florida. We go in, and there's, let's see how many people are in line. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 10 people. They all have their little carts ready to go. This guy already has a bag full of cards already. Maybe he went to another store. Like, I don't know. Why does he have stuff already? You know, what are they waiting in line for? You know, this makes no sense. And of course, he's just putting all the stuff in his cart right now. Checking price for the employee to update the sticker. So that's what he's doing. And there's his cart. Everyone's just like waiting in line, dude. I'm surprised that we're not seeing people more upset or like angry at the scalper. And I get it. Like most of the time, people they don't want start a problem. And I emphasize that a lot in my videos. Is it is not worth starting shit, and that's a good thing. This is Florida. I expect the most craziest people out there doing crazy shit in Florida. And maybe this is like maybe people are recognizing that it's not worth fighting for over children's cardboard. But obviously, this guy's cart is like full though, and he's tossing shit to other people. Like you saw that. He's like playing frisbee right here. He's just tossing stuff to his fellow scalpers or something. And yeah, he just goes through all the stuff with this guy. So grabs everything. And I'm pretty sure that says a limit right there. That should say target limit is 2. I mean, I see these signs at my Target. So I don't know if people are just not giving a fuck or employees don't care, but he just grabs everything, So I feel bad for this homeboy. He's like, yeah, everything's gone, I guess. But, obviously there's still more Pokemon cards. There's still battle decks. There's still singles. But you can definitely tell the scalper grabbed all the good shit, though. All the good, profitable products here. So this is the reality. People are still scalping Pokemon cards and cards at stores. And, my goal is just to expose these clowns and the fact that vendors are doing absolutely nothing to these guys. And they're definitely in cahoots. I don't care. Like, maybe she just doesn't want to bother with the scalpers. But, like, I don't know. I feel like most vendors I've met and are around, they usually are like, hey, it's against company policy for you to get stuff until I'm done putting it on the shelves. Clearly, she's still putting stuff on the shelves. So, I don't know. This seems a bit sus. Definitely in cahoots. I'm sorry. Now, okay. Contestant number 2 is unique. So, it is not on TikTok. This contestant is on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. So, one of my homies, Pokemama, retweeted me the scalper and said, Kenny, please feature this person on Scalper of the Week. And here we are. This is Quack909. And of course, the first thing you can see on their profile is money. So, money! Look at that. That's $100, $200, $300, about, $900, $1,000 in cash. You got some Benjamins here. And of course, literally June 27th, release day for Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards. Homie sends a picture of his socks and sandals. And of course, 4 gift bundles of Final Fantasy. And yeah, this guy is a fucking scalper. Yeah, I got some Nike socks. You got some classic, here's my profit, here's my cooked goods. And that's some Final Fantasy cards there. You got, holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 boxes of the Super Premium Collection boxes. This is on June 26, 11:55 a.m. Almost 5,000 views. And homie, again, the fucking socks and sandals. This guy is a peak fucking DJ. I'm sorry. They're like, holy shit! You really just bought fucking 10 SPCs. Why? Let me tell you why. He's scalping and flipping Pokemon cards. So the quantity's there. The quantity is absolutely fucking there. The scumbag behavior, homie's posting this on fucking Twitter. Literally, this whole account is just flexing posting. SPCs. Surprise boxes. Pokemon super sticker boxes from Target. ETBs. And of course, a picture of him as a rat. This guy's a fucking rat! Homie thinks he's Ratatouille! Alright, there's a one, June 18th. 3 Prismatic Evolutions booster bundles in his car. He drives an Audi, I think. I don't know what this car is. Pretty nice looking car, I'm not gonna lie. And then that's it. Oh, of course, there's more. Look at that. Zapdos boxes, poster collection boxes. This guy, all he gives. Dude, look at this! Look at this shit, dude. All he does is just post Pokemon restocks. Holy shit, I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Look at that. Prismatic Evolutions everywhere. This is on June fucking 2nd. Every week, he just buys out Pokemon cards. Look at that. This is on May 16th. 4 SPCs, 151 boosters, bunch of... This is like a fucking drug bust. It's like, hey, yeah, check out all my stuff here. Next to my car. And of course, homie's in Los Angeles. You know, like all he does is, if you're wondering why you can't find Pokemon cards in Los Angeles, this is why. This fucking guy, Quack CC or KK, he buys everything. So the quantity's there. I know this is not a video, but this is scumbag behavior. Like, if homie is fucking buying all this stuff out and posts a bunch of bendies here, this is the definition of flex posting. He's like, yo, check out how much cash I made. Look how many of these fucking idiots keep buying Pokemon cards. All he buys is scalpable goods. And obviously, he's gotten into, as of yesterday, he's gotten to Final Fantasy suddenly. So, homie is as bad as Unwan Win, okay? At least Unwan Win, like, occasionally rips. This guy doesn't rip, you know? He just fucking, like, scalps. That's all he does. So, Quack KK, I think you belong on this channel. And the fact that you post your socks and sandals in your car and then you put the cards on the ground like this is fucking crazy for me. I just think that it's wild that you think you can get away with this. And dude, fuck you, man. Holy cow. Insane. They still exist, by the way. These people, you know, like, the hype has gone down, but these guys still keep coming in, and they keep still buying out all the product here. So, yeah. Alright, this is contestant number 3 right here. This is from Miguel Toe. When you finally hit at Walmart restocking the guy that shows up at 5:59 a.m., runs to the front, and tries to take it all. I guess waiting an hour outside means nothing. So this is at 5 a.m. in the morning. This is Walmart. And this is a quick video. This only takes 16 seconds. So they're all walking here. And this is Texas. So this is a Texas and Walmart. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including the guy recording this, walking to the back of the children's section.
Way behind us.
And so this guy apparently cut everyone. He just ran in. He ran past all of them. And everyone is pissed at this guy. So they're back at the... It's always the back of the Walmart toy section, okay? You go in the front, you buy out the goodies, then you run all the way to the back of the back of Walmart. So, and this lady's mad. She says, "There's a line, bro."
Yeah, there's a
line. He just
line.
grabs the Crown's tins. He grabs both of them and walks away. He says, "You're not my mom." You're not my mom. It's a quick video, you know. She has a cart ready to rock and roll. These guys all don't have any cards, you know, like. But this guy just goes in, grabs 2 tins, and walks away. I'm surprised he didn't grab the 151 right here, though. You know, there's 151, so I'm surprised he didn't grab that, guys. Pokeball is here, and then there's even Paldea Fates booster bundles right there. So the stuff that he grabbed is not that scalpable, actually. Crown Zenith is big now. Obviously, people will buy premium for the packs because you get really good, you know, hits usually. But is this scumbag behavior? Absolutely. He cut the line. Is this, the quantity is nothing, though. Nothing in comparison. He didn't grab as much as he could have. I think he just kind of...
Yeah, there's a line.
Yeah. Just grabbed 2 and walks away. You know, no shade. I don't know. Compared to the other guy, this is fucking pennies, man. Yeah, you're kind of a wrong person for just doing this. And hi, hey baby, bye. Oh, there goes the doggy. Sorry, guys. She wants to say hi. You know, she always wants to say hi here. She's a good little girl. She hates scalpers. We hate scalpers, right? And end of the day, this is not that much compared to the other folks. I think that maybe this video might be sus because we don't really know if he cut in line. We don't know if he just... And the line etiquette is gone. We don't really know what happened in this video. I mean, again, I'm making some assumptions. I'm taking the author's video's word because, you know, he probably did cut in line. Most folks don't really kind of act like this and say like, yo, you cut in line. But I do want to say, like, the line etiquette usually kind of like falls apart once you enter the Walmart, unless the card's in the very front. So clearly this is the back of the toy section. People could fucking sprint and they run. I've seen it before. I've seen guys with their, like, you know, with their cards fucking sprinting full force in the back here. So the quantity is nil. I mean, guy only took like what, 2 boxes, 2 tins. Yeah, so, but the scumbag behavior, you know, you're not my mom. Like, bro, come on. we can be a little bit more mature. So this is not Pokemon cards. This is from Miguel as well. This is literally the same guy, okay? So I want to emphasize, this is from the same person that you just watched. Miguel is a fucking scalper. So this video I talked about, right? You think he is upset, you know? Oh, I'm just trying to hit 5:59 a.m. First off, Miguel is a fucking scalper. He got there also at the same time as this guy he's mad at. In the same fucking week, he posts this. He posts Magic the Gathering, and we're not gonna listen to the volume. So I want to emphasize that this is why you have to be a little bit suspicious on videos and who posts them. Because here he is, Miguel, walking at Micro Center, right? He's walking at Micro Center, and he buys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering booster bundles, you know? This is basically an ETB, but for Final Fantasy, for Magic the Gathering. I want to make it clear that Miguel is a fucking scalper as well. And he belongs on this Scalper of the Week list. Because this might not be Pokemon cards, but this is from the same guy who complains about people cutting in line for buying Pokemon cards. And here he is, walking down Micro Center with over 15 fucking booster bundles. And of course, they buy more. They're buying all of it. This is a Micro Center employee. He's putting more on his cart. So yeah, he bought everything. He bought every fucking booster bundle. And he posted this on the internet. So yeah, this is fucking awkward. I want to emphasize this. The reason why I did this is because Miguel is a scalper. Same guy. Homie is a scalper. He has a shop. You go and buy the shop. All he does is post Pokemon card restocks and buys out all the Pokemon cards. And of course, the video that I see that is, you know, he's being a hypocrite. I'm saying he's being a fucking hypocrite. He's like, oh man, like you can't just buy the stuff I want. I get it, line etiquette, etc. We don't know the full story. This is only 16 seconds. Well, I go and find this other video, and this is 20 seconds of him buying out all the fucking Magic the Gathering cards. So one of the comments that I saw is that you're all there. Shut the fuck up, scalpers. Oh, there's a line grabs anyway. And of course, this is what all the scalpers do. They just fight each other. And this is the case where I get mad. Is if you're there as a fan, if you're there as a collector, you're literally racing against scalpers and scalpers. And I'm not gonna make assumptions here. Maybe some of the guys in line here are not scalpers and they're upset at the guy who cut in line. Sure. But Miguel is clearly a fucking scalper. He literally goes in, buys out all the, you know, anything. Buys all the product. And of course, he records this. And so, you know, he's kind of a guy that cries wolf. Like, the fact that he does the same shit that everyone else accuses him of being toxic. And then he posts this video here of the same week. This is the same week. 3 days ago, posted him being upset at a guy cutting in line. 4 days before that, posted a picture, a video of him buying out all the Magic the Gathering cards. And again, I know this is a Pokemon channel, but I just want to emphasize that the people that post this shit, the people that are talking about this, usually are scalpers themselves. So, like, I think it's a cherry on top of, like, a shit-eating fucking clusterfuck of the situation that he's doing this, you know? So, yeah. I think Scalper of the Week for this video is unique because, one, he's accusing a guy being a scalper, and then, of course, is a scalper himself. So, Mr. Miguel, I think you're both our victim and our contestant of the week as well. I think for the quantity, you definitely probably bought all the stuff here. So, homie only bought 2 Crown Zilitons. I guarantee you saw those 151 Zapdos boxes and you took all those Zapdos boxes yourself. In this one, I mean, you bought out all the fucking Magic the Gathering cards. And I'll say this, I know what they are. They're like usually 80 bucks and you can probably flip it for 90. So this is maybe like a $10, like, you know, 10 bucks a profit max. And that doesn't include your car selling, you know, your gas, your boxes, your shipping, handling. So maybe he flips for 100, 150, 115, you know, like whatever. Wow. Our last contestant of the week here. So this is from Tyler TAWW. This is a minute long, 2 days ago. X2 Pokemon restock. So here we're gonna watch this video. So, oh, yikes. So he brings his kids to the restock. He's first in line. So imagine being a kid, waiting in line every day, and he goes to a Walmart restock. This is Walmart, by the way.
Restock again.
And then he's first in line. He sees the Giovanni boxes, grabs one of the Charizard, and then grabs another Charizard. So he's getting two of each here. And he forgot to, you know, I guess people don't realize that Final Fantasy is pretty profitable right now for scalpers. But he gets all the Pokemon stuff, puts it in his little kid thing. And this guy's a toddler. I don't think he recognizes Jesus. I forget these videos exist, and it's just people just getting as much as they can in their hands. And it's just like, they're all scalpers. I'm sorry. They're each buying more than fucking one of the Charizard boxes. That is scalper behavior. I get it. Most folks would buy maybe two, but like, you don't buy four in one go. I'm sorry, you don't. You don't. Unless you're a scalper. Who fucking drops $250 for one trip in Walmart at 5 in the morning? I'm just telling you that right now. No one fucking does that usually.
Anything else over there, Pokemon-wise?
Jesus. There's one kid in line.
Card binder.
Yeah. I feel bad for this kid, man. This is so fucked up. There's at least one box left, so... So the reason why... Okay, this is... You're asking me why is Tyler acting like a scalper? Well, yes, he has a kid, sure. But he definitely is buying way more than he should. And I don't know about you, but bringing your kid at 5 in the morning like this, first in fucking line? That's suspicious, you know? I mean, the MJ Holdings person's right there. Like, how do you know that the Pokemon cards are there? So, I don't know, man. This is sus. I don't even know, man. So, they're going here in the back of the toy section. He grabs the 151 immediately. Grabs the crowns in the tins. Grabs 5 crowns in the tins. What the fuck? Oh my god. Grabs all of them. He just grabs all of them, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. And this guy here, the guy that was also buying all those, he's grabbing more stuff from the back here. Literally, it's like a piranha festa. Like, this guy is definitely a scalper, okay? He's 100% a scalper. He was there grabbing the, you know, Destined Rivals boxes. He just grabbed the 151 Zapdos boxes here. And this kid is just in the frenzy. I feel so bad for the kid. And, like, I get it. Maybe you want to give your kids some Pokemon cards. But he literally is pointing out toys right here. Look at this. He's like, I want this toy right here. He literally is pointing out the kid toy. He's like, yeah, I want this toy right here. I don't want Pokemon cards. And the guy just fucking ignores his kids. Like, okay, he's definitely a scalper. No fucking way. Do you think this kid cares about Pokemon cards? No. He wants the toy right here. Imagine seeing a toy. And like, I want this toy. And then he just grabbed the Zapdos boxes. Like, this kid, I don't think he's like, you know, 7 years old, 6 years old. He's probably like 3. You're bringing your 3-year-old to your restock scalper adventures at Walmart with all the other scalpers, you know? Like, and then of course, when your kid points out, I want this toy, point this toy. Look at that! He literally points at the toy, and they just like, nah, we're done. Literally turns the camera and walks away. Holy shit, bro. I can't believe this. This is so fucking scuffed, dude. This is so fucking scuffed. Oh my, I'm in disbelief right now. You bring your kid, 5 in the morning, first in line. You go to the front of the store, you go to the back of the store, and all you buy is, you know, Destined Rivals, Premium Collection boxes, Zapdos 151 boxes. Like, I don't think the kid even knows what the fuck Pokemon cards is, you know? Like, you know, I get it. 3, 4 years old, you gotta start him early, whatever. But this guy definitely is a scalper, man. I'm sorry. Literally, your child is pointing at stuff. that he wants, and you just ignore his ass. You're literally ignoring your child to make a quick buck. You're bringing your kid to make a quick buck. And I get it, childcare is expensive. But holy fuck, man. X2 Pokemon restock? Like, what the fuck is this? Not a single teenager or 20-year-old. This is so annoying. I hate that restock can't even last more than 5 minutes anymore. All adults, by the way. Bro bought his kid so he can buy his toys and took away one when there was a toy you wanted. Exactly. Exactly, man. Bro, this is why there's nothing at Walmart. Are you serious? One per customer? Like, damn. I think this is like magic. It's getting crazier. Bought all that for $559 just to get $78 back from the Pokemon cards. I mean, I just think it's wild. Bring a kid, that has to be a strat, because I've seen scalpers do it to steal your card. They won't steal one with a child in it. This has to be elite ball knowledge. Exactly. I mean, this is just sick behavior, man. Like, holy shit. Imagine bringing your kid and using your kid as a human shield, you know? This is literally what's happening. This guy is using his child as a human shield for other scalpers. I mean, it's genius. It's so fucking diabolical, you know? Like, if you put all the cards in front of your kid, yeah, a lot of people like me will make an assumption, oh, it's for the kid. It's for the kid. No. This guy is literally doing it so that people don't take it out of the cart with the kid inside of it. Because no one is dumb enough to do that. I mean, I'm just being real with you. No one's dumb enough to do that. So, yeah, this takes a cake, and you know, we'll go over it right now. Contestants of the week winner. This guy, yeah, he kind of acts like a jerk by buying all the cards here. I get that, you know. And this is our first contestant, tossing stuff. Fair. This guy is a flex poster. You know, he has Pokemon cards. All he cares about is reselling. And again, I thank you, Pokemon Mama, for exposing this clown here, but you know, there's a lot of quantity here for sure. This guy is a hypocrite. You know, he complains about people breaking line etiquette, you know, going in front of it here.
Way behind
and then, of course, is doing the same shit at 5 in the morning with all these people here. And of course, then posts a video of him scalping all the Magic the Gathering cards. So, I think contestant number 4 is, you know, it's on the nose here. He's a hypocrite. He complains about people buying cards in the back of lines of Walmarts and then buys out like over 15, drops like $1,000 on Magic the Gathering cards. But, in my opinion, Scalper of the Week here, winner is going to be Tyler. Tyler deserves Scalper of the Week winner because he brings his kid to buy Pokemon cards and then uses his child as a human shield. So, he's first in line, of course, and of course, the back of the MJ Holdings. He literally, again, I just think it's kind of crazy that everyone here knows where the MJ Holdings restock is. Everyone shows up at the same time. And the reason why Tyler gets to be Scalper of the Week winner is this exact moment right here. So he buys out all the 151 Zapdos boxes, grabs the Crowns in the boxes, grabs everything here, okay? He gets everything in his hands. And this is the moment where I think he deserves Scalper of the Week. Is his child is literally in the fucking fray, okay? You bring your child to a conflict zone here, and in the moment that your kid points out a toy he wants, right here, this is the moment. This is the moment when my heart breaks. He points out the toy right here. So he shoves all, he's like, I want this toy. He wants this fucking toy. And this scalper, because this guy is not a collector, I'm sorry, I don't give a shit. Like, he has like, this is a toddler, this is a child. He doesn't even care about Pokemon cards. He wants this toy right here. He literally is begging his dad, I want this toy. And the dad just like, nope, we got our Pokemon cards. You're happy now. Bye. And just walks away. Tyler, you are, in my humble opinion, a member of Team Rocket, and you're proud of it. You got your R right there. Team Rocket member. Proud member here. Welcome! You are the winner of Scalper of the Week. Congratulations, Tyler. You have deserved this title for Scalper of the Week because, again, you are using your child as a human shield. You're buying more product than most folks normally would. And your behavior in public is fucking crazy, man. Like, what the fuck? Why would you bring your kids in this kind of situation? And I get it. Kids are... This is impossible. This situation's cooked. End of the day, if you're a kid in 2025 and you want to buy Pokemon cards, you're going to have to beat Tyler, man. Tyler with his fucking wheelbarrow, tossing around with this card with his kid, grabbing all the Pokemon cards. It's impossible. And these guys, they're literally stalking the vendor. First off, how do you find the vendor in the middle of the day? I just don't get that. Most folks have jobs. Most folks will work from 9 to 5. So it's hard for me to like process like the fact that people can find vendors in the middle of the day, because that's just impossible. It just isn't. Vendor schedules are different in the fact that you're first in line, you're recording, and you're buying way more than you should. You bought 2 of each of the Super Premium Collection boxes. You buy all the 151, you put out the Crown Zenith boxes. You know what the fuck you're doing. And that's where I'm like, I cannot let this guy, you know, like, the benefit of the doubt would be like, yeah, maybe he's buying it for the kids. Fuck no. His kid literally was pointing that box of toys, and the guy didn't buy it for him. So I just think that, like, dad-wise, like, come on, bro. You really did this to your kid? You bring your kid to these events? Like, come on, childcare. Let your kid be a kid. Like, why are we doing this? The state of the hobby is cooked. This is so this is so messed up, you know? And maybe I'm getting a bit too heated, but when I see kids like this in this situation, I get it. I grew up very poor. I grew up with some crazy shit in my life as well, where my parents took me to some places that I shouldn't be there. And I'm just like, yeah, this is just like, like, the kid's gonna grow up and he's gonna be like, really? Like, you're flipping Pokemon cards, you're reselling Pokemon cards, you're part of Team Rocket, bro? Just, none of this adds up, you know? So, Scalper of the Week. I thought this was going to be a quicker episode. It wasn't. In fact, I think that the insanity is still there. The Magic the Gathering crossover episode, this is it. This is the Magic the Gathering crossover episode for Pokemon cards. So, guys, thank you so much for sharing me content. Pokemama, I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry that this happens in Los Angeles. And if you have content for me, if you see scalpers who are obviously scalpers, please send me the videos. I would love to cover this for Scalper of the Week, and I take a lot of joy in covering these stories because obviously we have to expose these guys. These people keep ruining the hobby, and I think it's important that we have to constantly expose these clowns just doing clown behavior. So, again, if you have a story that, please, you know, DM me, retweet me, email me. I would love to see your content and go over your content. And of course, please, I'm going to make a poll of your votes for Scalper of the Week, or you can comment. Tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong. Tell me if I had too many assumptions. I would love to see your comments as well. So, again, guys, it's your boy Kenny Boulder. Thank you so much for watching my content. Thank you so much for being here, guys. And I hope you enjoyed Scalper of the Week, and have a great day, y'all. Take care, everybody.